plays games with Steve.
And Elvis.
Trick, track, track. We took a little break. Let's go back into it, shall we?
We shall.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe we'll stop. I don't want to... When I see these little vulture fuckers, I don't want to continue. Okay. Let's get back into the swing of things. Get it? Swing.
Yeah, he is the king of swing.
Yeah. Which Donkey Kong games have you not played, Elvis?
Well, King of Swing, I have not played any of the
Is that a
Pac-Man
Game Boy
games.
Advance one?
I think so. It might be a DS game. It's one of the handhelds, though.
And is that what's the gimmick of that one?
That one's, it's like...
Is it gyroscope?
I can't remember if it's that or... No, I think Jungle Climber is the one where it's like, there's like pegs.
Okay.
And he like, you can kind of like rotate Donkey Kong to climb.
Yeah, okay.
I think King of Swing... That one might be gyro, but I'm not sure.
I see.
Very unfamiliar with the Payon games.
The what games?
Payon, it's the company that...
Payon? How do you spell
Yes.
that?
P-A-O-N.
Is that like Kaon? You know what Kaon is?
The anime?
Yeah. I
Don't know what that is.
You'd love it. Marie, that's a joke for Marie. Because you would not. Well, I don't know, maybe. You know, you never know. Oh, what? What the fuck was that?
Yeah, you got a little overzealous there with the cartwheeling.
I didn't even try to do that. Whatever. Okay, let's try it again.
I take this tip for what you will. I'm thinking maybe it would be better to have Diddy lead, so in case, that
in case
happens,
that army guy comes and I fucking die.
Yeah, you got Donkey Kong.
Yeah. Okay. Well, when I die in 2 seconds, I'll consider it. Okay.
I've never played Jungle Beat. That's
the bongo one?
The bongo one that's still a platformer, kind of like a beat 'em up. But
Donkey
because that's
Donkey Konga is the rhythm one?
That's the rhythm one.
Yeah.
I think there's two. There's not three. Never played any of those. Jungle Beat though, that's what they made before the same team that made Mario Galaxy. So I've heard it's way better than you'd expect it to be, but I've never gotten around to it.
And how do you use the... I mean, I'm sure one is jump or something, but how do you move?
I think it's rapidly like bongo bongo bongo.
That sounds like a nightmare, but...
It's definitely a unique way to play.
Interesting.
Beyond that,
Gimmick playstyles don't seem to last, do they?
I mean,
nothing beats an old-fashioned controller.
Rarely is that the case.
Unless it's like VR crap, I guess.
But yeah, I've never played like any of the ports. I don't think for like the GBA or whatnot of these games. But they have some like new content I've never experienced. So you played Diddy Kong Racing, the both of you.
Yep.
And you had touched this and maybe the sequel a couple of times at some point in your life?
I don't think I've ever played the sequel.
Okay.
I think I've only, played the first level or this like once or twice or something.
So when you put it out like that, it's like it's just not enough games in this franchise. Nintendo, come on.
Yeah.
Give us some more.
I don't know.
You're giving us a whole theme park.
I think it's time to take a break from that.
All right, let's take a
Let's
another break.
just stop the episode. Yeah. Steve, please. Boy, oh boy.
Maybe this is the harder world. Again,
Maybe. I don't. This level doesn't seem that hard. I'm just like annoyed by it. I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
none of them seem that hard until you play them.
That's very true. Yeah. It's kind of like how when you watch someone really good at a game, you're like, oh, that doesn't look that hard, and you play, you're like, fuck.
Right.
Like, I play a lot of Love Live, and I play on like master difficulty or whatever. And then I hand it over, and like Anne-Marie, like, you try it, and she can't play like, because it's very hard. It's like, it's about 5 seconds, you're dead.
Oh, why'd I do that?
It's rough. It's rough, buddy. Yeah. It's a thing where if you're used to watching people like, I don't know, streamers or people who are good at the game play it, you're like, oh wow, I could do that, and you go and you're like,
most people just stick to doing that. They're like, it's easy. Like,
Yeah.
Why do you go so bad?
Right.
No, we don't.
Like nobody in
we don't
our
get that
audience, of
often,
course.
No.
Yeah, it's I watch a lot of like Mario Maker, at least I used to. People post their streams on YouTube or whatnot, and it's definitely a lot harder than it looks.
Sure.
At that high level. Like this is a little while ago from when we were recording, but they just finished, or rather Nintendo just deleted all the servers for the Wii U like permanently, and
Right.
Team 0%, a bunch of Mario Maker community people, went through and successfully cleared all of the legitimate levels, and then there was even that one trimming the herbs that
Was like
it was uploaded like with a
it was cheated.
It was basically a cheated upload. It was like done with a tool-assisted speedrun technology that I guess nobody knew about.
Yeah.
But a human still actually beat it, which was just insane.
That's crazy. Because that one, it would took them like fucking forever to do that.
Yeah, like that person was and they had to suffer the reality that like, oh, it wasn't like a real human has never done this before.
Right. So is
like
it
the
even,
motivation?
is it even possible?
Kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah. But compared to this, that's nothing. This level is much harder than that.
Definitely.
Yeah. I saw that level and I was like, fuck, that's crazy shit.
No!
Yep.
Oh! I thought I cleared them.
All right, let me take it. Let me
But that was my only...
Oh, fine, do it.
Because like we're at a weird fucky point where we only have 2 lives, so...
All right, make them count. What was the other one? Like Last Dance? I don't think I actually watched the level itself for that one.
I mean, I think the Last Dance is the last legitimate level.
That was a good documentary.
It's too bad that wasn't, because that's such a fitting end title.
Thank you, Elvis.
No, I got it. A fitting end title for that.
Oh, that might be the one thing I don't want to hear after saying a joke. That's the worst thing you could hear. No, I got it.
Well, I think you're onto something there, SungWon. I'm sure nobody's ever said that before.
Said what?
About The Last Dance being a very fitting...
I'm not claiming it to be an original comment.
I know.
I'm just like, it's too bad.
It is. But
especially because that Hedges one was fake or whatever.
Yeah.
It
became, although retroactively it did become the last proper level.
Sure.
Still kind of lived up to the name.
Besides your own, what is your favorite Mario Maker level you've ever played?
God, it's hard to think of them off the top of the head, but
because none of them are, they're all shit compared to yours.
No. There's a lot of really fun ones. There's this one. This really cool one where it was like a pretty simple level, but just like they...
Oh my god!
All right, hand that over.
I didn't even want to jump on it.
I didn't even want to do that.
But someone made like this underground... It's almost like a Zelda, but it wasn't like done with like the Zelda power or the Link power up. Like monster cave dungeon, and they used... and the concept was like there's this giant spider that you're running into, and what they did was they used pokies, like off screen, like coming in, and it's like the bottom of the pokey is like the leg of the spider, and it's just like such a really cool, creative, clever use of the thing. There's so many more, but I can't think of any off the top of my head, but just that kind of stuff, and it's like, ooh, that gives me an idea. I want to do something like that. And it's a dangerous feedback loop, but in a good way.
Right.
We'll have to play some more Mario Maker 2 on this channel one day. Not even necessarily my levels.
Maybe the service will shut down.
you might want to hope so.
Yeah, I know I do.
Oh, you don't want to see the real Goomstar Temple someday?
I don't know. Thinking about the servers getting shut down is so depressing.
It sucks. Like, I'm hoping we have a good while before that happens to the Switch. Obviously, there's no...
That's why all these idiots out there wanting a new Switch, and I'm like, you'll be sorry!
Yeah. It's like, I mean, nothing lasts forever, obviously, but how much time I've put into some of my Mario Maker levels, or Mario Maker 2, rather, and it's just like, yeah, but at some point, it's just going to be gone, non-existent. That sucks.
Oh, fuck, DK. Well.
Little progress. Go an inch further.
We need to compile like a list of most hated enemies by the end. Like by the end, then we'll have like
ranking.
Don't worry. I think there'll be a perfect spot for that too.
Yeah.
Once we reach the end.
Sure.
I don't like the sound of that.
Oh, and like a character crawl or something, probably. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, I'm like, hate that one. Fuck that one. That one's a piece of shit. Fuck you. Fuck your mom. Fuck all that. It's gonna be this in the credits.
I miss when they used to do. You don't see it as often anymore. Like the character parades of all the enemies and characters in the game.
It's all about loot boxes.
Yeah. Now you have to pay to get those characters.
Oh, that guy's just tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just there to troll you.
Okay. What's left?
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Oh no! It's wow. This is the fucking character crawl. Everybody, you hate Woo! No, what are you? Go away. Okay. Wait,
You won't leave. Okay.
Come on, please. What? Okay. What is this?
You gotta save. You gotta create a save point.
I'm gonna create a separate one, so I'm gonna do that here. Just so that if we need Elvis to go past that level quick and save us some lives. Candy's next.
After this.
Well.
Elevator antics.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Oh, the snakes. We haven't seen them in a while.
Okay. I know my answer keeps changing, but those ones are the worst ones.
What, the beaky buzzers?
Yep. Fuck. Wait, we have one life?
No, we got no lives.
I know, that's what I mean. We have one life to do this.
Yeah, isn't that, the way things are? We have one life. Make it count.
Okay.
I say that I have not made my life count.
What do you mean? You don't want to be sitting on this couch playing video games for hours every week?
Maybe if I was richer.
Oh, what? It's snakes. Okay.
Oh, he did not die. Oh, and he fires from long distance.
That's really neat, and everybody loves it. Okay, what? Okay. Ah! All right, for this, you have until I pass you in rage. Okay.
That shouldn't be too long for that.
So, like, what, one more life? All right, well, let me just make it so I don't have to fucking scroll down that stupid fucking... Here. God. Okay. Start from here. Candy, please. I want that sweet candy. I want that candy, please. I need it. I want candy. My favorite song. Come on.
Any other candy references you want to make there in that short amount of time?
What are your favorite candy references, both of you?
I
fucking hate the world. Killed you that time, you stupid fuck! Oh, Whoppy!
There it is.
Okay, all right. Yeah, favorite candy references. I'm waiting.
Favorite candy references?
What the fuck? Oh, I see. What?
Ooh.
We had 2 lives before. Elvis, do you think you can beat that a previous level in 1 shot? No problem. Okay, so even you are like it gives you pause a little bit. Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's possible, but
Sure. Yeah.
I could certainly try and get you some extra lives for.
It's not like Mario 3 David confidence then.
Yeah, but you saw what happened with that.
That's very true. I fucking can't stand all. I'm still waiting to know his favorite candy references.
Candy references.
Yeah.
Sammy Davis Jr. singing the Candyman song.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Take a sunrise.
What?
Keep going.
What was that?
It's me, Sammy Davis Jr. Hey.
Oh.
Hey, SungWon.
Hey, Sammy Davis Jr.
Oh, we've got a real special guest in the studio today.
Hey, it's me, the ghost of Sammy Davis Jr., baby.
We'll say.
What's the comedy Bang Bang bit?
Woo! Woo! Which enemies are your least favorite, babe?
I got that one. All right.
I just like the exacerbated sigh of someone being forced into a bit.
That's Elvis every time he's on this channel. Okay.
Hey, SungWon, let's do some improv.
Oh,
It's like,
I think I'm good.
Yeah, it's like,
Fuck. Just why even?
that thing was like a homing missile.
I might need because
You want
I
me to
feel
try
like
and get some lives for
I
you?
feel like I might need. Well, how you mean like by doing the previous suspend point?
I'll just go back to the previous levels.
One of these days we're gonna have to friend cast Donkey Kong
and do
Country.
what? Wait, go back to previous levels. What do you mean?
Like in this world.
Oh
Obviously.
yeah, and kind of just rack up.
Yeah,
bananas.
but I'll probably go back to the oil drum alley.
Okay.
I think there's more chances for lives there.
Well, I'm gonna beat it this run, so
Well, then
you're
you
not
don't
gonna,
need
you're
to.
not. I'm not gonna need you to do. I'm not gonna need you to do it.
All right, holding you to that.
Yeah.
The offer is gone.
Oh well, then we're gonna be here a very long time.
Only if Sammy Davis Jr. asks me nicely.
All right, Steve, you know what to do.
Elvis, baby, please.
Okay, so for you, Sammy Davis Jr.
Hi, Elvis, I love you, babe.
Love you too.
Love you too.
Hey, do you guys like to scat?
No, can you demonstrate?
Beep, boop, boop, boop.
Wow.
Boop.
Wow.
What's that mirror song again, babe? It's like,
What?
you know, when the monkey's looking in the mirror and it's the alligator.
Okay. Let's stop that. Let's just put a pin in that. Get us some lives.
All right, let's see what we can do.
So what's like the strat for live generation in this?
Get the bananas,
Just
get the
that?
secrets. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I get this one? Oh no, it's right there.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh, and where does this go? Right here. Nope. Well, I missed.
What is your favorite Looney Tunes physical gag? Like anvils, dynamite.
One of them is Daffy Duck saying, yelling really fast, "Rabbit season fire!" No, duck season fire, and he immediately gets shot in the face.
That's a good one.
Was it the yoinks and away?
Yoinks and away!
Ah, shoot.
Oh, but not gonna give us a single life.
I got distracted because this is the one bonus room where there's another secret in the bonus room.
Oh, interesting.
And it was too tempting.
Do you have one somewhere?
Favorite candy reference? What are we talking about?
Favorite Sammy Davis Jr. impression? Funnily enough, not the one here. No.
Is there a Sammy Davis Jr.-esque character in Ace Attorney?
Oh, don't threaten me with a good time.
Angel will be like, I don't know who that is.
That's not cartoon. That's not Nickelodeon. Favorite one that comes to mind. I love anytime the piano bit. Let me do it.
That's a
great bit.
Great one.
Yeah. It's not really a recurring bit, but the one. You might, Rabbit. You might. Yeah. What do you? I forget how he does it, but yeah, just watching him push people to their desperate limits it's quite entertaining. It's very Monokuma of me in that I also enjoy that. Steve's favorite game, Danganronpa. You didn't get any further, did you?
No, I have not watched any more.
Gotcha. I wonder how you will react to the mystery element, because I do think it is fun.
I love a good mystery.
It is fun trying to figure out who done it. Who done it?
Don't misinterpret me not being totally invested yet as me not liking it. It's just okay, it hasn't grabbed me yet.
Sure. Elvis. I wonder. Well, okay. I'll let you do your thing. I was like, should we?
It was this one, right?
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking actually maybe we should do is the first one. Oh no, we didn't beat Trick Track in the first save slot. Okay. Anyway, so are you someone, Steve, where if something's like a slow burn, it kind of takes you a bit to get into it?
I don't mind a slow burn. I think I just have to. There has to be something I'm invested in.
Sure.
And I think often not. It's either this. The story premise is intriguing, or there's a character that I'm invested in.
Right.
And you could you could develop a character very quickly with a short amount of time, very subtly. That it's okay, it's I want to see where this goes.
Yeah.
But with that game, it's just okay, there's a lot of characters, a lot of people to keep track of, and they're all pretty much they're known for their quirkiness. One thing, there's the Ida one, the honorable student one, it's that's his thing right now. But I'm sure all these characters are gonna have some deeper, darker secrets or more to them than meets the eye. So I'm aware of that, but there's been no one that I've really kind of latched onto yet.
I see.
So
part of what I like about kind of premises like this where it's a bigger cast and it starts to shrink is it's kind of like when I'm watching Physical 100, which did you ever watch much of that, Elvis? Physical 100?
I don't think I ever got back to it after the few we watched.
It's pretty fun in Physical 100. For us, season 2 wasn't that long ago. Or it was a bit ago, but it's you kind of, there's 100 people and it's all right, who am I rooting for? What are their personalities? And as they start to fall, as you go, oh wow, there's less and less of them, and then you're oh, this character this person I didn't think that much of. Oh, they're really shining now. Or oh, I can kind of see this dynamic now. It is kind of fun to discover that of as it shrinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think with that show too, it's right away, it's the challenges were oh, I want to see how this goes. That's the thing, where I'm at in terms of watching that playthrough, there hasn't been an interesting challenge yet. There's no.
So no one's died.
No one has died yet.
Got it. Okay. I don't think anyone dies in it, so I think anyway. But it'll pick up. It is interesting also. I think, and it's not just you. A lot of people I know, I feel really are focused on plot. They want kind of plot. I've been showing in our anime watch club Haruhi, which has been very divisive. I'm realizing it's way more divisive than I thought. I always thought Haruhi was oh, it's a slam dunk, and I'm realizing, oh no, Alice, you never watched Haruhi, right?
I have not.
Okay. I think Suha said something very interesting that I thought, I was like, oh, we just have a very different sort of, I don't want to say like tastes, but like, she's like, we're just watching the characters like hang out. Like, why isn't anything happening? And I guess in my mind, I'm like, stuff is happening. You're seeing characters interact, and you're seeing, you know, so it kind of like, you know, and I don't fault you for it, see, but you know, when you were like, oh, Delicious Dungeon Volume 1, nothing's really happening. It's like, oh, I guess just the tastes are different. For me, I don't mind just watching the characters do stuff, because hopefully if it's, you know, a good series, you're still getting to watch them. Right, that should be plenty of lives. Thank you. That's
there you go.
We got 3 or 4 on that.
Make that suspend point.
Yes. Okay. And in fact, there are shows that I like where you would argue there isn't much of a plot. It's mainly, you know, characters, just like a lot of slice of life stuff is like that, which I get. A lot of people are like, ugh, boring. I don't get it. I just different tastes, I guess. Because
well, yeah, and it takes a lot for, you know, Danganronpa being a slice of life game.
Sure.
You know, it is a bit of an ask.
Let's see. Okay. I guess, Elvis, for you, when you watched it, when were you like, because, you know, I feel like it's not really a game that you would play. When were you kind of like on board with it?
I mean, pretty early, I think. I think I knew enough about the premise that
where you were like, okay, I can see where this is going.
I like where this is going. Let's see how it happens.
Sure.
And I was enjoying the
build up.
The build, yes.
Yeah. I guess that's how I am with like a lot of like horror stuff, where it's like, oh, I know it's gonna get bad. Fuck, I know it's like this. Like, I know it's gonna get bad. I see these bees, and I'm like, it's gonna get bad. But there's kind of like a fun to it, right? Of like, oh, it's really nice and peaceful right now, but oh man, once shit hits the fan, it's gonna get crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
And it doesn't happen for like every like horror or even a game like Danganronpa, but like when that it's like you're in the, you know, that's coming or something is coming.
Yeah.
And there's that, you're in that early phase. That's where it's like,
for me, it's almost like it builds the dread a bit.
It does, and then there's like this like, can I look for any clues?
Yes,
what's going on?
yes.
What, you know,
like, are they setting things up already? Yeah.
And then there's always, I mean, you're getting to know the cast, but I think like for the first Danganronpa 2, I probably didn't like gravitate towards any specific character for a little while myself.
But once in the first one especially, well, not especially, I think all 3 have great characters. Like, oof, okay, hold on, moment of silence. There are some great characters in one. That it kind of once as the cast shrinks, it's like, oh man, like this character I didn't think much of before. Oh man, I love this character. Stuff like that.
And like I said, I'm not saying it's impossible. I just said, like, from what I've seen right now, just I'm like, okay, nothing really is, you know, grabbing me.
Sure.
I'm not saying it
flies
never
up
will.
and down too. Okay. Okay, thank God.
Hey, it might just not be your thing too.
That's also true. Yeah.
Fine.
Nothing wrong with that. It's kind of like how all my artist friends hate that I hate, or not hate. They all begrudge me for not liking Fooly Cooley as much as they do. Do you ever watch Fooly Cooley, Elvis?
I did see it back in the day.
What were your thoughts on it?
I mean, at that time, it was just like, this is extremely anime.
Yeah. And
I was already not like an anime kid, so
right.
I think I'd have to go back to actually reappraise it myself.
Yeah. It's something that my artist friends just have never let go. There was one time, like, I don't think we were even talking about it, but then just like, someone doesn't like Fooly Cooley. I'm like, oh, I'm okay. I don't dislike Fooly Cooley. It's fine. It's just really not my style, I guess. And then Dave kind of brought up a good point. Like, you know, he kind of felt that way about Fooly Cooley the first time he watched it, but he, you know, sort of watched it like 20 times, 30 times, and like...
It grows on you?
I think it's just that you have you have an appreciation for it, you know, because I guess on first viewing, it's like, wow, this is just very confusing and wacky, and I guess I'm not even saying though that my opinion of it would change if I watch it again. But he was like, yeah, I mean, a lot of us, when you're younger, you have the benefit of, oh, it's okay. You have the benefit of like, oh, I have plenty of time. I can watch this thing I didn't like that much again to give it another chance. Whereas for me, I'm like, I barely have time to watch a show once. So it's I will say, I'll give Rick credit, our buddy Rick. Okay, hold on. I'll give Rick credit. He is watching Haruhi again chronologically, which is, I'm like, damn. So I was kind of like SpongeBob, like, you like Haruhi a little bit, don't you, Rick? If you're gonna watch it like fucking twice, you must have a little bit of appreciation for it. Definitely more than Suha, who fucking can't stand, and I can't stand this. Okay.
I can't stand it no more.
Yeah. Having no Donkey Kong is rough. Elvis,
Tell me about it. 10 years, man.
That is crazy to me. It's been 10 years?
2014 was when Tropical Freeze came out.
Wow. So I'm sure every time they show, like, Xenoblade Chronicles 6.
Yeah, I love it. It's my favorite.
Yeah, it's so funny, like being online during.
Fine, here, take it.
All right, I'll take it in tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.